Interesting.
Oh, so you want to talk about dreams?
Yeah, that could be one more topic.
Dreams?
It's not just dreams, but like it's weird.
What about dreams?
Deja vu?
Well, no, we'll
Deja
say
vu?
it kind of, yeah. But like we can say it on the podcast. That way.
How are we starting? We should have an intro song.
Yeah, like
Is it
an
recording?
intro and an outro.
It's recording.
Yeah, it's recorded.
I love it when you do that. Yeah.
Because we're natural.
Yeah,
Of
I
course.
mean-
What should our jingle be?
Sharon's great at making jingles.
Late night loose tones. Ta-da! Mom, for using for me.
It's 100 fun days late night the
Really
stars.
Really complicated.
And
Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to what?
I love how we clap when we're not even syncing a video up to the clap because it's so useless.
Okay, welcome back to
Alright.
Late Night Loose Songs, the podcast where we have two 17-year-olds and two 16-year-olds.
Okay, yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
17 gang.
yeah.
yes.
No, oh, sorry.
You got so
No high five.
We
Okay,
got the high
Here, we
five.
can have our own
High
high
five.
there we go.
See, we're more mature. We need
I'm
to mature peers.
Let's be
Chinemerem.
real here. They're the oldest ones,
Okay.
but are they really the
Are
most
they the
mature?
Yes.
How old are you?
I'm 16.
Oh, but what is your
I'm
name?
16.
What is your name?
Anyways, my name is Chinemerem.
Hi, my name is Celine.
What's your first? No, I'm kidding. Anyways.
What's your full name?
Yeah.
My full name is Celine.
Celine.
And I'm Tiffany.
And I don't have a name.
Wow, that's too bad. Did your parents like not give you one?
No, they didn't.
Sabenya.
Where's that come from?
Oh, yeah.
Am I missing out on
Bellissima, Mustafa, come
Wait,
to
wait.
the rightful position
Oh, my knee! Yes!
as the king, and that's
The king.
the king, Lion King. Come on, man.
Lion Kid.
Lion Kid, yes, because you're not a king.
Yeah, because copyright.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah. Okay.
That movie's coming out.
So
Anyway,
how was
yeah.
your Delph thing? I don't know what that is.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that was yesterday.
Yeah. Well.
We got out while we could. We took the first opportunity.
Oh yeah, I went for the whole thing. It was cool.
How long was it?
What is Delph first
Okay,
off?
so
What's it stand for? I have no idea what it
I'm
stands for.
still not sure. Dad, I'm not gonna finish that.
Would
thought.
it be on Google?
It probably is.
Yeah, it's like this exam that you do to kind of do. It's like a certification
Oh, I
for
can't read that.
French
No,
language
sorry.
speaking. What does it say? It's in French. What? Crazy. Diplôme d'études en langue française.
Oh, hey,
So,
yeah.
In English, it means
Diploma
Of study-
English
language
studies.
English.
Yeah, it's just
French language
French.
studies.
Really?
Whoops. No, French.
Oh,
French
yeah.
diploma.
French language studies
So it's-
diploma.
but it's
That.
Yeah.
Delph.
French language Delph. Okay, cool. And it's certification. You can like put it on your resume to actually prove you speak French. Because you can always write, I speak French. I'm a fluent French speaker. Or you can put
take
B1 French certification.
Get
And
certification.
that's how much more professional you look. Exactly.
You have proof too.
Mhm.
So lately we've been doing workshops for it
yeah, we did our first one
to
yesterday.
prepare. So our first one was yesterday. Our next one is on Thursday.
Okay, and then our
It's
last
Tuesday
one
today.
is Friday.
And then we have one on Monday.
Oh, we have one on Monday
Yeah.
too.
Is
Next
it an
week.
exam?
The exam is on
Yes.
Tuesday. Next
Tuesday.
Yeah.
we have
I'm
exactly
first
7
for the
days.
oral. I thought the oral was
Yeah.
gonna be on a different day.
Yeah, so did I. Anyways, there's like different parts for the exam. So like you start off with like the written
Chem
exam.
test is next week.
Yeah, I'm aware.
Yeah.
And the math test is this week. Anyways, you start off with the written exam, and the written has like parts where you listen and parts where you write, listen, write, read.
That stuff.
The important stuff for like proving you know how to speak a language. And there's like 4 different sections, and they're each out of 25. And so the entire exam adds up to 100. And then you have to have over 5 in each section. So if you get less than 5, you failed the exam.
Okay, but let's say you get like a 60 on the overall exam, but you have a 4 in one section. That means
You're done.
you were done.
Yeah.
You don't get it.
Yeah, and so I mean, it seems like a good time. Like I'm kind of looking forward to it. How about you guys, girls? Mustafa's not doing it. By
I've
the way.
taken a language exam before, so I think it'd be something similar.
Oh, she's ballsy.
Yeah.
She
Wow.
knows
No,
what's
no,
up.
it's for I took the Filipino language exam.
You know
I
what's up.
shouldn't have.
Did you
Why?
pass?
I did pass.
Great
I
job.
got
That's all you need.
I got all 4 credits, but you know the mark stays. It's not a bad mark.
Okay.
How'd you find the workshop yesterday?
It was
For
okay.
French?
I thought it was fine. It was just an overview of what the exam was gonna be like.
We had
What were you gonna do?
2-ish hours of French too.
Yeah, so we had like
I
we
had
have
3
French.
showers
I was
in
looking
French.
at the
We
clock.
stayed for like another hour.
I was
after
looking
you
at the
guys left.
clock pretty much the whole time.
Yeah, and then after they left, we had to do like an écoute, so like a listening activity. So it was actually not as bad as I expected because I was really freaking out about the écoute part. But pretty
She
much
was like, "Oh, it could be
it's
the hardest part."
and it wasn't easy because it's like split up
Mustafa
into.
is spacing
Yeah, he
out.
doesn't speak French.
Yeah.
Come here,
I
Mustafa.
completely forgot what we were
Yeah.
talking about.
Stares into space.
I was.
Yeah, exams. Everyone loves exams, don't we? Right, guys?
Yeah.
Are you ready for all of our exams in May?
Okay, moving on.
I-
We're not
Okay,
talking
yeah,
about exams anymore.
not
Let's
exams.
let's close the subject. But speaking about
Yeah, speaking of school, what were you gonna say?
school, post-secondary school, did you
Yeah.
guys hear about that university scandal
Yeah,
where parents
No.
are buying their kids into university
America.
in America?
Just in America. Why would they do that in Canada? Maybe the same thing happens here and we just don't know about it.
Not
But
yet.
it's like
publicized.
okay, well, like the article that came out or the scandal that came out is like focused around like celebrities
Mm-hmm.
and how like celebrities are buying their children into like top universities and not having them like work as hard as like other students. So they're taking away opportunities from students who are working harder or equally as hard. Maybe their kids do work hard, but like it's just that extra push, you know? So that opportunity, that spot that could have been theirs is now given to someone else who just bought their way in.
The thing I find so hilarious is that like these are really rich people, right? They can pay for like a tutor, they can pay for whatever, literally any type of
Resources.
education. But their child is literally still so dumb. No, I'm kidding. They're
No,
not
I don't
dumb.
think-
And
it's
it's not
just-
necessarily the child's fault. It's the parent's fault. Because the parent has like this idea that, oh, my child has to go to this kind of university. Or like they have to do this and this. And the child like just wants to be a child.
It's also
I
the
don't
way
know.
they grow up, you know? If like your parents don't really like heavily focus on you and your studies, you could basically do whatever you want. So I guess the child just kind of grew up being like, oh, I can
Chilling.
do this and do this, right? Because I don't like the one that came out is about the actress in Full House. I don't know her
Mhm.
name.
I don't know what it is.
So, like,
Yeah.
Yeah, so the actress in Full House and her daughter's a YouTuber.
Yep.
So like I guess well she wanted to do that for fun. And she has her own like brand deals and
Mustafa,
stuff
come
like-
back here.
Yeah, but
and
her
stuff
brand
like
deal was
that.
canceled.
Yeah, all
after
her
they
brand deal
found-
was canceled
Yeah.
after. So I guess it's more harm than good for her.
Yeah,
He-
exactly. Mustafa has left.
Mustafa is on a wheelie chair.
I'm so lost.
He is on a wheelie chair across the room. He is wheeled away from us. A
Wheelie
wheelie chair.
Completely different.
A swivel chair? A swivel chair on wheels. Come back. We
Come
summon
back to us,
you.
Mustafa.
Mustafa.
come back. And he's back, right, Mustafa?
And resume.
So what do you want to talk about,
Bazinga.
Mustafa?
I don't care. Okay, yesterday was April 1st. Of course, by the time you're listening to this, it's not April 1st.
April 1st, but next year. 2020
Maybe,
guys.
actually, honestly,
Maybe.
maybe. So our chemistry teacher, he said, "Oh,
No, start with the announcements.
Yeah, he played a
I wasn't
hilarious
there.
prank.
Oh,
okay.
okay.
I at first thought spirit,
Okay,
so I
so,
slept
okay,
in
so-
like a baby."
I was
So
sick.
okay, little background information. So
Mhm.
we have a chem test or a chemistry quiz every
Yeah,
Monday.
every
Oh yeah.
Or the
Usually,
first
yeah.
class of the week,
Yeah,
usually.
yeah.
So yesterday was the first day back from spring break. So we're all prepared, or
Of
we're
2019.
not everyone was prepared. We are mentally prepared for a
t-
quiz to come.
Yes.
So then on the announcements, they had a bunch of fake announcements.
Mhm.
So one of them was that our chemistry quiz got canceled.
Yeah.
So
On the announcements?
yeah,
Yeah,
it said
she
that
said it,
it said
so,
that our
yeah.
teacher was on maternity leave. And
Maternity leave.
Our
Even though
teacher's
it's
a
a male, which is the best part,
Our
yeah.
teacher's a mister.
yeah,
And
yeah.
he was sitting right in front of us, so it could be a clone or whatever.
Yeah.
You never know.
I can see.
And our chem quiz got canceled.
Mr. Better.
So, but like all of us, like we know, like we didn't fall for it. We're still gonna have a quiz. That was the mentality that we still had. But then he opened up the Word document, and it was notes.
Yeah.
And we're all so happy.
Oh, I wasn't that. Nah,
I was happy.
pretty
Chem quiz?
happy. Yeah.
Oh, he
'Cause-
said it was gonna be medicinal chem.
Yeah. We just came back from like spring break, so like mentally I'm.
Did he like instead of doing like a regular chem quiz, was like you guys ready for the medicinal chem quiz?
Yeah,
Yeah.
this is advanced.
Okay. It was
I
like
still haven't done much in
beginning
my
of class?
medicinal booklet.
When's the
just
quiz
gonna
for
say
that? Medchem?
Quiz?
You mean med
exam.
test?
It's on our exam.
There's
No, there's a medicinal chemistry test, but
But no
For
quizzes.
medicinal chem?
there probably is a quiz,
Oh,
but
okay.
there's like the actual test.
Okay.
So we might not get to it for our time frame.
we might not. Oh, but it's still gonna be on the exam.
Yeah, of course.
obviously.
It's only
Yeah.
paper 3.
Okay, all right.
I don't know if I should be saying that. Who
Medicinal
cares?
chemistry, fun.
So
Yeah.
I'm in the second slot class. Then
Yeah,
the first slot
you didn't get the
class.
fun to read.
Oh, we had much more fun.
Okay, sure. What did you guys do?
So basically, in my chemistry class, we get all the notes done, but through that entire class, we slack off, and that's because our class is faster paced.
No, it's because you
have
guys
like
don't
10
talk,
people.
and you guys are like
That's not our
there's no
problem.
one there.
The amount of
Okay,
kids
yeah,
doesn't
sure.
matter.
All right, so your class
Exactly.
is faster paced. Sure, let's go with
Read
that.
on the notes.
Okay.
Are you guys on the notes?
No, because we talk all the
Exactly.
time. Because you guys don't talk.
There's so
about
much
it.
talking in our
Yeah,
class.
yeah.
And I don't mind it. It makes it
We're
exciting.
almost
Makes it
done.
lively.
We have
Yeah.
like
Getting
one
there.
little
You
section.
have like a page.
Have you
of it.
finished the notes?
Yeah. There was one time where he's like, I'm gonna stop the notes here, and like,
Let the other class catch up.
yeah, because you guys
Okay.
were so far back.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah, we are.
that entire class, me and my friend was sitting beside me, there's a part that said KW, which is K water.
Yeah.
And I looked at my friend and I looked back at Mr. Our teacher.
No, because our teacher is the best.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the nickname you gave for him, Mr. Better. Yeah, continue.
And so I looked at him and I said, quarter! And then
Yeah.
Mr. Best said, he looked at him and said, quarter? And then my friend said, quarter, dude! And then it was just this joke.
Dude.
That sounds like him.
That-
Quality,
Yeah.
dude.
I
And
think
so
I know
it
who
just
that
went
is.
on the entire class. And then the girl who
And
was
you
in the
guys are
front-
the quiet ones. No, I'm kidding. Yeah,
no,
keep
no.
going.
No.
Before me and my friend went to the class, it was dead
Yeah,
silent. It was
yeah.
so silent. It was such a dead
Mhm.
class.
Come
And
on,
we
dude.
came in and we just started having fun. We started yelling. We started screaming.
Mhm.
And then
Fun.
between me and the teacher, there's this rivalry. So whenever you leave the
I don't
class,
understand. We don't need it in our class.
There's no rivalry.
that's not the
man.
point. Yeah, you guys aren't. You guys aren't
You guys
close.
are the
But
problem.
Celine is enforcing it.
I don't appreciate
what
that.
am I
It's
pro-
disgusting.
You use the waiting
This waiting
list.
list thing, it's
Oh.
You don't have to use it.
What? It's so.
It is more effort though. A little more effort to get
To
up.
write your name?
Write your name
I just
and
leave the
cross it
class.
off.
Would you rather have your hand up and everybody know what you're gonna do?
Yes!
You would know anyway because it's.
It's on
You
the
can
board!
go with your water bottle, or you can do something else, or Let me just cut this out. Okay. That's not gonna get cut out. It's gonna stay in. And so there's this rivalry going.
It's not a
on.
rivalry.
But-
You
Between the
are a
two
part of it.
classes?
No, between me and the
And
teacher.
Mr. Oh, okay.
Yeah. So every time he leaves the classroom, I'll yell at him, name on the board. He doesn't
You
do it.
yell
He
at
walk.
him?
Yeah. There's one time where he was walking out, and I'm like, ah, name on the board, and then he walked out, and he poked his head back
walk
in.
out in our class today? I'm pretty sure.
Do you
Was
walk-
it
do you
today?
write-
or was
do you
it-
write his
was it
name?
Fills up his water
Was it
bottle, so,
yesterday?
I mean-
I think it was yesterday.
You guys
Oh, no.
keeping
Okay, wait,
track?
continue. I have a story after this.
Yeah,
Okay.
and so every time he does that, we write his name on the board, and then once someone wrote down Mr. like his name, and then not, he wrote down his first name, Mr. Blank, not the better, right?
Yeah.
And so he came back in, and then he erased everything but his teacher's name. Like
So
what
he
we call-
can leave whenever? Or-
No.
Oh, okay.
He still crosses his name off. Like he follows the rules.
Okay.
As long as his name is on the board, he'll come back and cross it off, and he will not go out for the rest of the class.
I supported. I'm
fascinating.
going with this idea of yours.
Because it's so
For
funny.
now-
It's
for
so
now,
funny.
Why is it
Wait, so
funny?
you can
Because
only leave
I
once?
I can only leave once, and I can see him walk outside, and I can yell at him, "Where's your lab coat?" or "Why is your name not on the board?" And he'll just laugh about it, because it's jokes.
I did it
Until
wrong
you
this
see
morning.
your
How would you
marks.
do?
No, I'm kidding.
I did it wrong. Just a
Yeah.
little bit.
I mean.
Okay, so I wrote my name down on the board. I erased the last class, whoever, because
That-
there were still names there.
You're the first slot class.
No, there were still names
Oh,
there.
slot 5 probably.
So
or
I-
slot 4.
Oh, you
I
guys.
erased it.
No.
Right, I erased it. So I wrote my
No,
name
the other class,
down.
his math class does it too.
Oh, okay.
I wrote my name down, and I left, and I came back, but I sat right back down to my spot. So.
What are you supposed to do?
Cross
I
your
know
name
you're
off.
supposed to
Name off.
cross your name off.
Okay.
But at the end of class, he looked at the board and he looked at me.
Celine still out.
Yeah. And then he said, "You're supposed to cross your name out." So I think that's a good sign for you, right?
Yes.
Because he's.
'Cause he's also enforcing it now.
Okay. What the
Okay,
heck?
there is
get it.
one day.
This is
But
weird.
it's so much
Before-
easier to just raise your hand and
No, it's
ask.
not. No, it's not.
I'm gonna start.
Okay, exactly, right?
I'm
It's
kidding.
so-
No, I'm
maybe it's
not.
because
I didn't use
he's
it the other
facing
day.
me.
Yesterday,
Maybe it's
no,
because
yesterday
he's
I asked to leave the class.
You're a loser.
I forgot
No,
that
you're a
existed.
complete loser.
I forgot it
You're a
existed.
complete loser.
Well, then you can only leave once if you do that. If you ask to leave the class, you
Regardless.
can leave as many.
It doesn't matter.
times
If
as
you
need
need,
to.
if someone asks, we'll go up and write their name on the board.
Okay, interesting.
For that snaky to each other.
Wow,
Oh.
that's beautiful. But then what if they don't cross the name when they come back?
Then we yell at them.
Oh, interesting. Fascinating.
We'll just yell during chemistry, like, "Ah, you forgot your name on the board." And then, there's one time he just left the room, and then I wrote his name on the board. No, okay, during the test,
Mm-hmm.
Unit 7 test. I scrapped everything I was doing. I pushed it all aside. He left the room. I wrote his name on the board. I went to go do my test, and I finished it. And see, I did really good on that test.
Yeah.
So if you write his name on the board,
It
easy
boosts
easy
your
marks.
Anyways, how was you guys' spring break? Because we just came back. From
Yeah,
spring
of
break,
course.
by the
Yeah.
way. Yeah.
Celine, I
How
heard
was
yours
yours?
went horribly.
No, mine was very good actually.
You should tell your story.
My
How about your
story.
curfew?
My curfew. Okay. So my curfew. Usually my curfew is around 6, 7,
Curfew?
6.
Oh, okay.
8,
Whatever.
Okay.
Whenever I feel like
It gets confusing after a time. At first it was 5:30.
The side's facing you now.
Well,
Yeah, turns.
I've never seen the
The
side.
mic is
Oh,
being
okay.
turned.
At first my curfew was a definite 5:30 p.m.
Yeah.
5:30. But then it kept getting pushed back because I had to study. I had to go ask for help, talk with people, projects, podcasts. So I would just push
Don't
it
blame
back.
us.
Hey, come on! I wanted.
We finished
time.
before
We
5:30.
do. We
Yeah,
do.
So I mean,
We do.
If your parents ever listen to this, they're gonna get mad.
No, they're not. You're
No.
fine. Okay.
The
So then,
specific-
5:30.
so then the curfew keeps getting pushed back. So then 5:30 became 6.
Wow.
And then at one
11
point it
o'clock
became
at night.
7, and sometimes it gets extended to 8. And
Do you have
during
to
the
ask
play, it
each
was
time?
it depends.
Okay.
So the curfew time gets really cloudy sometimes.
Oh wow.
So I can't really tell. And one time I thought my curfew was at 7. This
Not
was
one.
during spring break.
Yeah.
This
They
was during
changed
spring
it.
break.
Nah.
This-
Keep in mind, Celine is a girl. If you can't tell by her voice.
Yeah,
And I'm
anyways,
boy,
you can
and
keep
you're
going.
boy.
Anyways, that's
Tiffany's a girl.
irrelevant.
Yeah.
Continue.
Okay,
Are you saying my skin color?
No. I mean, parents usually care about their daughters if they're out later.
Yeah.
That is a good point.
I was at
What do you think I was saying?
I was at-
How's that
That's
irrelevant?
an Asian parents.
I know, okay, I was at school.
It's so relevant.
I was at
just
school
watching
and my
House of
mom
Curfew.
called me and I didn't
Yeah.
pick up. So when I got in the car, she was mad. She was like, "If you're a guy, I wouldn't care where you
Exactly.
are, at what time you were. You can come out anytime you want, but you're a girl, so you better pick up my calls."
My parents are so much looser with my brother than me.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. It's 'cause you're a girl.
Yeah. What's a curfew?
Exactly.
So yeah, I got grounded because I was an hour late because I thought it was at 7.
when did you come
But it
home?
was at 6. I got home around 7.
Her parents texted me.
Yeah, my parents texted Tiffany.
And she texted me,
Wow.
and I'm like, why would I know where she is?
Well, so
No,
none of
I
the
told
friends
you to
knew where
call
she-
Carl.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah?
Yeah. Okay.
Carla?
They didn't pick
Carla,
up.
yeah,
They
Carla.
didn't pick
Why would
up.
Carla
Carla didn't
know?
pick up because Carla. Yeah.
I didn't have her number.
Anyways, yeah.
I'm not singing.
That's
Singing?
Anyways, let's go on. Let's move on.
Carla makes great macaroni.
Yeah, but Carla wasn't Carla in Japan over spring break?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure she was.
Weird.
Oh yeah, you called for stationery, right?
Oh yeah, the stationery. Yeah, sorry, forgot
Continue.
about that.
So yeah, I got grounded, but I talked. I
You didn't
negotiated.
talk.
I negotiated.
She negotiated for you.
Did you really? No, you didn't.
No, of course not.
Oh no. Okay.
No,
so
but I did play a part in the next day.
I was supposed to come over to Tiffany's house the next day, or I was supposed to meet up with Tiffany too.
Go
But
to
I was
her
grounded.
house.
I was grounded. No, we were supposed to have like a date together. Tiffany and I,
Mm.
like a friend date somewhere.
Mhm.
But
Date.
I was grounded, so I couldn't. So Tiffany came over to my house, and then she came over, and then she talked to my parents. And
Not in
What
person.
did you say, Tiffany?
I didn't say anything.
She just
Just
showed
sent
up.
her a picture of me.
Oh,
'Cause
that's
they were
all
at
they
work.
needed. Oh,
That's
okay.
all they needed.
Wow, and then they were convinced. They're like, you can stay out this late.
No, I said some stuff. Anyways,
Wow.
Please,
Okay.
did you guys sleep well this break?
Yes.
If you did sleep
I
well.
No,
slept
I
very
didn't.
well.
No, I
I
did
screwed my
not.
sleep cycle.
Yeah, it's worse than when I
Did you
before I
dream
left.
about anything
No.
in particular?
Oh my god.
A dream is a-
Not this spring break.
What about last one?
I don't remember
Last
last
spring
spring break.
You didn't
Yeah.
dream at all.
Oh my gosh. In case you guys can't tell why we're laughing, we have like a list
Inside
of
joke.
You have a list of ideas and like that's okay. Anyways, I'm just gonna.
We're trying to make smooth.
Yeah, these are
transitions.
smooth. These are really smooth
Like,
It would
transitions.
be
Like
smooth if you
peanut
didn't
butter.
acknowledge.
No, I have to acknowledge it because no, we're
Hey,
laughing.
my transition was
was-
good.
Okay, it was good. You just have to acknowledge it, which doesn't make it.
Spring break. Okay.
Alright.
Dreams. Dreams, yeah.
Dreams!
There's this weird thing that I experienced. I know it's like deja vu, kind
Oh!
of. That's kind of what I
I
was
didn't
talk
see
about.
that. I
Yeah,
thought we were talking about
it
dreams.
just appeared, just like the dreams, because like it's really bizarre, and I don't really have that much evidence. Well, okay, that's always a great way to start a conversation. Mustafa just spit water all over himself. Oh no. Do you want a
Pouring
napkin?
too much. I'm okay. I'm okay.
All right.
It's hot outside.
Okay. Okay. And so sometimes I'll have a dream and then the same thing or a similar thing will happen.
In real life.
That happens to me too.
And I know that sounds weird.
Oh,
okay.
in real life?
Okay, in real life.
Oh, in real
Wait,
life.
what?
That's
You-
different.
It's
That's a different
bizarre.
situation.
And like these dreams are always like reoccurring. So it's like something that like a dream, I'll dream it, and then I'll have this really weird feeling when I'm like in the real world.
He started
And
that
then
it's
I
happened?
know I'm not
I feel that.
I'm in
I
the
feel
exact
that.
same situation. And then when I do this, I have to do. It's like, okay, now I have to make a decision. Like, what do I do now? Because in the dream, I'm trying to think back to what I did. Or, okay, like, there are a few examples of this happening. Like, okay, it's hard to pinpoint because I don't write down my dreams at all. But, like, there's this one time where I was, this is before I moved to Manitoba. Before I even knew I was
Ontario.
moving. No, before I moved to Manitoba. So I was living in Ontario.
That's
yeah.
what I said, Ontario.
Okay, yeah, I was in Ontario. Okay, and I had this dream about me running on a track, and there were like, yeah. And then when I came here, I went to this track and field camp, and there were people I never met in the dream. I
Yeah.
didn't know the people, but the faces were kind of blurry. I didn't really
'Cause your-
get a full
your brain
picture. It's a
can't-
dream.
yeah.
But like when I came to the moment, like I froze during the race, and it was
I
weird.
know what this is.
I was like, what is happening? And then since then I've been like, every time this happens, I pinch my thigh. And it's really weird. And
You
it's
forgot
like,
the word for a thigh.
jeez, man, it's bizarre. There's this other time, and this one can be proven a little
Yeah.
easier. But I had a dream that I was in the, what is it called? In a hospital, the waiting room, not the waiting room, inside of one of those hospital places, right? And my aunt just had a baby.
Oh God.
And I dreamt about touching the baby. Not just had it. The baby was in a basket. Okay. And so this happened. Like I had this dream like 3 years ago, and then she had the child last year.
So you didn't know that she
I
was
didn't
gonna
know
have
she
a
was gonna have a
child.
child.
Well, she wasn't pregnant at the time.
She
3
wasn't
years
even
ago.
pregnant. And so like I don't know. I'm not psychic, and I know it's
But
hard to
he's-
believe some of these things, and even I don't want to believe. Like it's weird. It's just really bizarre. That's all I have
But
to
there's
say.
only things that happen to you.
Sure.
It's not like I'm dreaming someone else's dreams.
No, but you can dream other situations.
What do
But
you mean?
They would be concerning him. It wouldn't be concerning any of us.
And then
Yeah.
sometimes I have like scary dreams, and I'm always scared like this
This
will
could
happen in real
happen.
life. And then like I always have to make a decision in my dream, and like then I have to reapply
Do you
that.
know you're dreaming when you dream?
When I dream, usually yeah.
So you're
And I don't dream that often. That's the thing. And so when
so
I
lucid dreaming.
no, not necessarily. Like I don't feel like I control my
song.
my actions. But yeah, it is a good. It's a song. I'm not gonna say.
I don't know. I
that.
don't know if it's good, but it's
Yeah.
something.
But usually, either I know when I'm in the dream, or I remember the night or the morning after. But I never write it down, which is something I
We
probably.
should, yeah.
But it's like I haven't had a dream in a while.
Write some books
now.
about it.
But I remember it when I wake up. But then later in the day when I try to
You
recall,
forget it.
I forget it.
You always
completely.
forget it. If you don't write it down immediately,
You're
it's
gonna
gonna go
forget it.
away.
Yeah.
Like that's the thing with dreams.
But why?
Well, it's like.
Because it's
What do you guys think?
Bio-
There's so
What
many
happens in
questions.
dreams? Like
there's so
where
many
do you
questions
go?
about why dreams happen and what their purpose is, and people can't seem to agree
Yeah,
completely what
exactly.
dreams are for.
I'm spacing out.
What do you
again.
guys think dreams are for?
Scientifically,
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Probably to keep your mind asleep and calm.
probably because it's to process. I read this
Stuff that
somewhere to
happened
process information that
throughout the
happened
day.
during the day, to
Yeah.
sort through
Your
the
brain is just
important
trying
and
to-
kind of
Let's be
just
honest.
jumbles everything.
What
up.
are we learning throughout the day? A
Damn,
lot of
this
stuff.
dream.
A lot of stuff, actually.
Okay, yeah. How about what do you guys think about dreams? Do you like them? Do you have them? Do you have nightmares?
I
night
do.
All
terrors?
of the
Yeah.
above.
I've never had a night terror.
Yeah, I've never.
A
I
night
don't even
terror?
remember a
Night terror.
nightmare even.
When I get sick, or when I was younger, I get sick. Like I would have dreams, but they were painful dreams. Like I'd be awake, like I'd be awake, but I'm still dreaming. But I have no control over what I'm dreaming
Like
about.
sleep paralysis.
Yeah.
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 I don't want that. I don't.
I've
wish
never
that
had
upon
it.
my
Like
worst
it,
nightmare.
it causes me physical pain. It hasn't happened in a while. It just when I was younger, it used to happen.
Wow.
Have you ever woken up with like your arm just losing blood circulation because you've been sleeping on it for too
Yeah.
long?
And you-
I've done
yeah,
that, and I've
definitely.
just.
And the
And then
whole
it
sometimes the
tingles.
whole day,
Yeah.
like I have a
Exactly.
arm cramp. Like it's terrible. Yeah.
There's times where I just lunge my arm across my body because I can't move it.
You guys have any like recollection of any of your dreams?
Yeah, but I don't want to talk about it.
Yes.
It's
I
a
do.
bad
Or
one.
nothing you can remember? Yeah. Do you want to share?
Share. Come on, share. Share.
There have been dreams. I don't exactly recall. Some dreams I do remember in detail. Some dreams I just remember in fragments. But yeah.
You don't want to
You don't
recall
wanna
any of
share?
them?
Okay, so one dream I was able to control it. So a lucid dream.
Yeah.
At the time, I didn't know it was a dream, but I think something happened in the dream that
Oh,
made
you're
me
dead.
that made me think, like, oh my goodness, this can't happen in real life. I must be dreaming then. So then, to test it in the dream, I
fell
I
off the
tried.
cliff.
Yeah, sure. I tried to control the dream because I realized, oh, it's a dream. This can't happen in real life, so it must be a dream. It's like I can fly. I can fly. I can fly.
Were you flying?
I'm not sure if I flew. I think I don't know. It
Oh, this is a good story.
it was sort of.
Could you come back in like 30 minutes? 30 minutes?
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
So
Sorry.
it felt kind of. It felt
Continue.
more like a, you know, Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
Lord of the Rings, Harry Potter. It felt the surroundings around me looked kind of like those type of worlds, and I remember
You watch a lot of
swimming.
movies.
Maybe that's
Do you
why.
think that it's reflecting on like your everyday life
Well, I mean,
and it's kind of like
No,
your
but at the time,
subconscious?
no, but at
or
the time I had this dream,
you
I
hadn't
wasn't.
watched those movies.
I haven't watched Lord of the Rings. Sorry.
Fascinating.
The Hobbit.
No.
But there's
Well,
something.
but I'm sure I got influenced somehow.
Have you seen a trailer of it?
Probably,
Then
because
maybe.
that might be.
Because
it.
you're not gonna think of a new scenario which you haven't seen before.
It was strange because it
I mean, at least I think. I
it kind of mixed things that that did actually happen to me in the past and things that were the real places in real life, but mixed it with kind of
fantasy.
sure.
Like there's some things that you'd
It
never
sounds strange if you say
It's a
that.
dream.
see. Yeah,
S-
that's the thing.
Dreams are strange.
Stranger things than dream. Okay.
Yeah.
anyways.
Ah, can't be
I've
wrong.
never seen like a phone in a dream, and I've never. Have you guys ever died in a dream? Because I don't think I
No.
ever had.
I've come
Never died in
close.
a dream.
Yeah, like
Well, I
I've,
think I want
I've,
to.
I've
Oh.
been fighting in a dream, but like
Yeah,
it's like
exactly.
all of my punches don't work, and like it's so
I've been
weird.
Do you ever
strangled
have
in a
dreams where you're not in the dream?
when it's someone else.
Like
But
it's
it's
never
never
happened
someone
to
else's
me.
point of view.
Yeah.
You're just a bit.
I've had dreams where I'm not in the dream, like it's like characters, but then I've become that character. So it starts off like I can see what's happening, and like I can see what the character or like the characters are doing, and then all of a sudden I will become one of those people. Like that's what
Choose
happens in
your
my dreams.
character.
That's what happens
That's
sometimes in my
fascinating.
dreams.
I've had dreams that don't make sense and you just end up.
Do any dreams make sense? Or do we just make them have sense when we? Do we put meaning onto the dreams when we when we
Sorry.
wake up and then we try to make sense
But
of
you
what our
add to the
brain was
dream.
just thinking?
I think it depends
add
on
to
the
the dream.
dream.
You add to the dream.
It depends
maybe.
on the dream. Are you
Yeah.
thinking maybe you're dreaming about taking a test? That's very realistic.
Yeah,
I've
that's
never
I
dreamed
don't
of that.
see. I
I've
don't
never
dream
dreamt-
of like
not
real
that I
stuff.
remember.
I
That's
don't
what
think
I
I've
think.
ever dreamed about like.
Like I don't dream
school.
about going on my phone. Or I
I
don't dream about
Do you
like
think we're supposed to remember dreams or forget them?
supposed to.
Are we supposed to forget our dreams?
Are they made to forget?
Probably just the euphoria of it,
Because
the pleasure of a dream.
oh, but I've read somewhere that some people actually force or try to get themselves to lucid dream.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So then
Stay still. for
and they
15
do
minutes or
stuff
something.
that they do. They have like processes. in
they
order
want to do
increase the chances.
yeah. That they wanna.
Just drink.
Do you
hella
guys
tea.
want to?
Oh dear.
Do you guys like that? Think you would like that experience, like to be able to be in a dream where you can do anything.
I don't think
theoretically?
so.
It would be
And
a little
control it?
scary.
Yeah.
I think I'd be bored.
Have you had dreams like that?
No.
Where you
No,
can control.
I don't
I've
think
never
I
had a
have.
lucid dream.
You have to.
Once or twice, probably.
Yeah, me too. Not
But it's like, what am I gonna do? Nothing. I don't have imagination to
I can
do it on
fly.
my own.
I can fly.
I can fly. Is
When
that
I
all you guys
did-
want to do?
No,
Is
no,
it
it was
why?
strange. I could teleport.
Well, if you guys could
Because
pick-
I realized, oh my gosh, it's a dream world.
Dude,
Let's
I can
just
do whatever I
experiment.
want. If you guys had to pick like a superpower, what would you guys pick? This is a super
We all know
easy.
mine.
Any superpower.
No, what would it be?
It's not really a superpower, but it's a body.
So,
Like
Super
Goku?
Saiyan.
Yeah, Super Saiyan. Yeah, there you go.
do you remember that
Superpower,
sleep
Super
expert that came in to talk to us?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. yeah.
He talked about how dreams. Someone asked him a question about dreams, and then he said, "Someone asked, should
Isn't
I
it
write?
one of like our friends? Or
Should I write down my dreams?"
I have no idea.
They
I don't
asked.
know.
They asked if should I write down my dreams? Should I keep track of my dreams? And the person was he a doctor? He wasn't a doctor. He's a professor.
He's an expert.
An expert, a sleep
what they call
expert.
Oh,
Whatever that
Suffer-
means. You can
Said
be an
that,
expert
said
and
that
have
you
zero
shouldn't.
dreams.
He said that you shouldn't
Yeah.
keep track of your dreams.
How was
Yeah,
that?
just
He
let
said
them
you're
go.
supposed to forget about them.
To each their own.
To each their own. Yeah. But I also heard that for people who get nightmares, they write down their dreams. So then,
Apparently, I remember once
can
this
keep
girl
track.
told me that you don't tell people your nightmares because supposedly they come true, and I said no. It's kind of stupid.
Yeah.
a lot of superstitions.
But do you
Yeah.
think?
Do you believe in superstitions?
Not usually.
No.
No,
I'll
I don't
break
think
a
so.
I'll
Like
break a
ghosts or.
No, I'm talking about bad
Oh,
luck.
like
No.
okay, all right, yeah.
I don't believe in bad luck. Like I'll walk under a ladder, break a mirror, and open
I don't
red light
believe in those
doors.
things, but like some. Okay, this is really weird, and
Yeah.
I'm okay. More really weird stuff about me. Thanks, guys.
Yeah, for sure.
So like a
Anytime.
lot of the time, I'm gonna be walking, and I have to make my steps be even.
Yeah,
So like if I walk
I like this.
If I walk
person
like
here.
twice on one leg, I have to walk twice on the other.
How do you walk twice?
Like
Oh!
okay,
yes,
and then
yes,
I
yes.
feel this so many times, and then I'm just walking down the street, or like I step on a rock with
have to
one
step
leg,
on-
I have to
rock
step
the
on it
other
with
one.
the other one.
Yeah!
Yeah, it's so bizarre, and it's not like there's anything like.
Nothing superstition, but
No,
I
it's
feel
just I
even.
have to.
Are you
I
into
have
numbers?
to.
Even.
Are you
What?
into
It's
numbers?
not even the numbers that do it.
Now, who cares about numbers?
It's just-
but
It's
the
the
person
It's
feeling
about
of
the
being
feeling of being
even.
complete. It's
Equilibrium.
like it's a little bit
Exactly.
about it's. I'm not gonna say OCD because that's not what it is.
No, of course
but
not.
like, it's I have. Well,
To feel
I don't
even.
have
It's
to.
to
But
feel
yeah, it's a feeling of
So it's like,
completeness.
if you get
almost.
punched on one side, you have to get punched.
I
on the
do.
side.
It's serious.
Exactly.
It's a
so
serious
bad.
problem.
I feel you.
Sometimes like okay, yeah. You
So
guys
you
ever
get punched in
experienced
one-
something like this?
Exactly.
I'm
Side of
like
the face,
exactly.
punch me in
punch you on the
side.
other cheek. Okay. Okay.
Even it out.
Yeah.
It has to be even, no matter what. When I was younger, it was really bad.
Yeah.
Okay,
It
do you
used to be worse.
associate? Have you associated numbers or colors with
Yes.
things that aren't?
Yeah.
Like, have you associated even numbers or odd numbers?
With colors.
Or colors with certain?
Yeah.
subjects?
When I used to
Do you guys
play,
ever hear colors? Not.
when I used to play piano,
What's that synesthesia?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
when I used to play piano, the arrangement of the notes would like I could see a story in the arrangement of the notes. It doesn't have anything to do with like
Prodigy.
how
The
the
sound?
song sounds.
It's
It's
just
just the arrangement of the notes. I saw like there was like a story or a personality
in the note.
in
In
the
the
in the
notes.
notes.
the notes, not the sound.
Yeah, not the sound, but
The
the
composer
notes.
really touched you, I guess.
Yeah. Wow, that's actually pretty cool.
Prodigy.
I would associate. Go ahead.
Sorry, I was gonna ask if you guys can do any like cool tricks with your
And
like make sounds or like
I can crack them.
I know
Move
you
your
can do that
nose.
thing with the whistle. You can, right?
Okay.
this thing. No, I can't do that.
I
Can you
think-
guys flip your eyelids?
Oh,
No.
No,
Okay, I just.
We can move our ears.
Yeah, I can.
I
do
can
that.
too. I can move my ears.
I
my tongue.
cannot.
I'm not gonna do it.
Why
now.
can some people do those things and some people can't? Why do you guys
Oh,
think?
that's a good transition.
I mean, do you guys have this bone right there?
Not like you do.
Oh, I know someone who's double
It's
Not
jointed.
so-
it's supposed
Their
to.
thumb.
It's not, the body, apparently, it's getting like. I don't know. I think it's BS. But I remember.
It's getting going extinct, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, some people. Yeah. You can
I don't
keep
know because apparently it's a useless bone.
talking. Well, he has it.
And apparently
Yeah.
the muscles that control the ears,
Mm-hmm.
it's not. A lot of people can't move it anymore because apparently,
You don't need to?
you don't.
Oh,
need to.
jeez. Yeah, because like I haven't always been able to do these things. Like I
Yeah,
haven't
same.
always been able to snap or like whistle or like move my ears.
can't whistle.
I had to force myself to learn these things. Some of them at
Yeah.
least. Like my ears especially, because I saw someone doing it one day. I'm like, I want to do that.
I,
That's pretty cool.
I couldn't.
And so I
snap.
focus. You
I
can-
couldn't snap. I
I still
had
can't
to
snap
use
with my left hand.
I had to use my pointer finger to push my middle finger down. But now, because my hand's strong enough, I can snap with my left hand now, but I could only snap with my
Wow.
right hand.
ASMR.
I'm still practicing with my left hand. It's not.
I
there
could
yet.
always move my tongue though. But
Can you make a W?
yeah.
I can't.
I can make
can't
a
do
loop,
The loop loop?
like that,
Okay.
like that loop.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Like
can. I've always been able to
the
move my
four-leaf
tongue.
clover. People can.
Your
or the
eyebrows. Can
three-leaf
you move your
clover?
eyebrows?
that. Yeah.
No.
Yeah, I can move my eyebrows.
I can't move this one up though.
What do you
I've
mean?
always tried that. Like I can do this, but I can't do this.
I used to.
It's as bad as it sounds.
That's the look you give me.
I love how you
That's
guys listening to the podcast
You
you see
can't
every
see
single
anything.
day. That makes it so
Oh,
much
we
better.
recorded.
No, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Yeah. All right. Just one last thing. How was your spring break, everyone? I just want one final like. Was it good, bad, mediocre?
Productive.
Did you do stuff?
It was good.
fairly productive.
It was enjoyable, I would say.
Homework. How was yours?
Yeah, how was yours?
Wow. Man. It was okay. I spent it mostly working on a game, and then I didn't really have time
How
to do a
is
lot
it?
of it. It's going
Explain
pretty
the
well.
game. What is it about? Isn't it like saving like an underwater?
Yeah. Okay. So I'm being like commissioned by I'm not even sure how much I'm about to say. Okay. Nutrient. They have like this competition. It's like watershed, saving your watersheds, whatever.
Oh, still?
Yeah. It's still yeah.
Jeez.
But you know they pay for the like certain
Yeah.
things. It's like it's pretty. It's
So you
it's
have
a
to?
good deal. Well, I mean it's not like
Optional.
yeah it's optional, but like I
Might
like
as
the
well.
challenge.
Yeah.
And so, like, in the game, you're this character who's underwater, and then you're challenged with, like, getting rid of the invasive species within a certain amount of time, and you can play it on, like, iOS, and you can play it on Steam or whatever. So that's what I've been working on. And yeah, that's pretty much my break.
Game developer.
Spent, like, 5 days working on it
Next,
straight, and
next,
then...
Is it done?
No, almost. Nah, I shouldn't say that. I made decent
Next
progress
Bill
over the break.
Gates.
Do you think it'll be done before the end of grade 12?
Bill Gates.
It has to be.
Oh, yeah, true.
Yeah, I have 2 years to make it, so they're only paying for
A year and a
one
half.
more year. I have, a year and a half left. Yeah, so I had 2 years from the
Almost
start.
done.
I mean, I've made decent
Getting there.
progress. Yeah,
I'm
That's
proud.
yeah.
Didn't know what
okay.
it's about, but I'm proud.
Yeah, thank you. I
just
appreciate it.
explain.
Okay, I know. I know.
How was your spring break?
Yeah.
It was. I wanted to die on Tuesday.
Why Tuesday?
I went biking for so long. I wanted to die.
Did you go to? Did you go to? What's it called? Moon?
No,
Moon again?
that's too
Okay.
far. It's
Yeah.
too cold that day too.
He
But
went
I
pretty close.
Okay, what?
I went biking for a while.
I still haven't brought my
like,
bike out yet.
Like
okay.
four
Me neither.
or 5 hours maybe.
Jeez.
And by the time I got home, I couldn't even move, and then I had to go to
Didn't
the
you
airport.
get a cut?
Yeah,
Like a
my
haircut
leg.
or what?
No, like my
Oh
leg.
wow.
Cause I fell multiple times because
Yeah,
it's slippery.
yeah.
There's so many. But
Yeah, because there's still snow outside despite it being spring.
oh my
Okay,
god!
anyways.
Okay,
This
there's-
morning there was a mini storm. Now it's
What's the
sunny.
date? Guess the date. April 2nd, guys. April 2nd. There shouldn't be snow on the ground. What is it doing here? Winter, please come. Anyways.
Winter,
It
please
snowed this
come. Did you
morning.
say winter, please
Snow.
come?
Well, I mean, the festival.
Spring,
Spring
please come.
police.
This festival.
Chase the winter away. I mean, there's beauty in every season.
Yeah, you just have to find it. Anyways, we're talking about getting
Wow.
cut.
Oh yeah. Okay, so there's one. There's one.
Anyways.
There's
Yeah.
one neighborhood beside mine. Hate it. It's the bane of my existence.
Hate is strong.
Just because.
He
No,
hates
I
it.
hate it. I fell down there
okay.
twice.
Oh yeah.
I was riding on ice very slowly, which you should probably go much faster. My bike lost traction and I just fully flipped, and then I landed on my gym bag and there was a water bottle in my gym bag.
Ah.
And I looked at my water bottle and it was popped from the bottom.
That water bottle?
No,
Or
no,
okay,
like a plastic. Like
one.
it
Okay,
popped
okay.
from the bottom.
Wow, that's a lot of pressure.
And so, yeah, I'm
Yeah.
122 pounds.
Yeah.
So I picked it up and I'm like, why is my bag so wet? I opened the
Water
bottle from the bottom.
Oh wow.
And then I made it to my destination. I fell.
So you had an actual goal.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then on my way back, I was biking with one of my friends, and we were biking together, and I fell. He fell, and like 10 minutes later, I fell.
Wow.
And I fell in a pond.
It's your friendship.
Like, no, not a pond, but like a puddle pond.
Oh wow. Okay.
And I was under a bridge, and this is a bad puddle pond.
A puddle pond,
A pond
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
puddle pond. And I fell in there too. And then I biked home really cold. And my brother was panicking, texting my other friend like, "Oh, where am I? Wasn't he supposed to hang out with you?" My friend's like,
He's dead.
He's not
Yeah.
home yet." And then my phone died because it was
Oh
cold.
no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Google Maps really screwed me over
I
there.
guess so.
And so I think that's all we have to conclude our podcast.
Yeah, thanks for listening, guys.
And as
And
we
we always say,
Don't touch IA.
where's that from?
You know
That's
that
a
song?
boy.
jingle?
And